Welcome everyone to Fishing in Zoom with your host Mikhail Ahmed, and today I will be telling you my top 5 spring baits. So these are just random baits, they won't be in order of my favorite, but yeah. So first off you have your simple spinner bait. This I like it mainly because two spinners. This one makes a lot of noise, especially with those beads in between whenever they hit together. It doesn't really get caught on weeds, it's quite scruffy at the moment, but once it is in the water it gets quite neat. The water I fish in is kinda murky, kinda clean, so you get to see the yellow and the black really easily, and I just love this bait. Next up is your simple jig. This is a really colorful jig. As you can see, it has weedless parts so no weeds get onto your hook. Also another very sharp hook. There's not much I can say about this bait. I just like to put sometimes maybe a crawdad rubber worm or maybe even a fluke at times. But other than that, I just like to use it just like this. Next you have your fluke. This, well, simple. Your normal fluke, we use all sorts of other ones, not only flukes, other rubber worms like crawdads, U-tails. The particular U-tail that I prefer is the blue U-tail, the shiny, but I don't have it right now. But the reason I like that is it gives a nice U-tail, the fire tail. And the reason I like that is because like it really has a nice motion to it, and like in winter if you have those bass, like those 3-pounders, 4-pounders, they really hit like those blue U-tails. That's what we use. Like you just throw it in and you leave it for a while, and then you give it like two, three twitches, and then you leave it again. And because the water's cold and those big bass aren't really in the mood for like going after baits really fast and attacking, then when they just see that like 1 or 2 movements, they'll probably hit that. Next, you have your buzzer bait, because who doesn't like a buzzer bait? Nice yellow and chartreuse color, very noisy. It just gives a lot of action. Like after it just starts to warm up, those bass are really going to get agitated. This is shiny, this makes noise, it will really aggravate them to attack this. Next, and probably one of my favorites from this list, is 2-piece Rapala from the Rapala Wobbler. Has a black top, bronze body, slight red by the nose, and a slight lip. And this is quite a long Rapala, as you can see, but pretty sharp hooks. Whenever I get a Rapala, I always replace the hooks, because sometimes you can get good hooks, but sometimes you can get really terrible hooks where they can bend with like a 2-pounder or so. So I put my own mustard treble hooks, and this is a floating Rapala, so if those bass are hitting top water, you just chuck this there and it will just float it. This part will sink obviously, and as you pull, because of that, the way the joint is, it does a nice swimming action. It looks a lot like a swim bait, and it creates those nice like triangular ripples in the water that kind of go out, so the bass will really hit this. And we've caught a lot. I once caught a 4-pounder. I hooked it bit from the bottom up, so I hooked it from the top and from the side, so you know you're going to get a good hook ratio if you use this bait. Now finally, and my favorite, is frogs. This is a Spro popping frog. This is from Bass Hunter, small tiny frog. These two are my favorite frogs of all. This is a 7 centimeter and this is a 5 centimeter. Frogs are just amazing. They're probably one of the best, because when you throw a frog, depending where you are, they can imitate just about anything. A frog, shad, whatever. And bass, they love these. And the good thing about these is they're hollow bodies, and those are weedless hooks. They won't get caught in the weeds, only unless there's pressure added, then yeah, but that's only when you hook a fish. So in whatever mat you're using, whether it's thick algae mat or what's it called, reeds or lilies, they won't get hooked. As you can see, those are nice big hooks. They have a nice weight here, and this one also has it here. Kind of looks plastic on this one. This one actually works really well. Yeah, that's just about it for my top 5 spring baits to use. And please if you haven't already, please subscribe and like this video, and if you have any more challenges, please let me know in the comment section below. Hope you enjoy.